Hello everyone, I'm taking a look at something that I found that I stumbled upon Steam a while back. But from my understanding it's supposed to have music, but it doesn't seem to be playing it. And also mess with my resolution, and because it's programmed for a smaller resolution than my monitor, so it's apparently like a mix between Monopoly, The Game of Life, and Payday, which I've played 2 out of 3 of those. Those should be somewhat familiar. Oh, there's the audio. Well, go with green token. Okay. Let's go for 24 months, just to kind of keep things brief in case this ends up sucking. Which, I mean, a lot of the reviews were pretty poor, but at the same time, a lot of them also like, somebody that's barely played the game for less than an hour complaining about the mechanics being poor. So either those people are probably wrong because they didn't get to experience much of the mechanics, or the game sucks so much that it's immediately apparent. Also, I seem to have a bit of a problem in that the overlay with which I view chat is not working, and with this game, so I may need to adjust the settings. Save game, exit game. I mean, it's the overlay itself is working. I can confirm that. Just the game doesn't want to let me view my overlay. And unfortunately, that's my best way of being able to read chat. Let's see. If there's any way I can perhaps force it into a windowed mode. Because I mean, it doesn't appear to have any built-in settings menu. Okay, so let's see if maybe Steam has any settings I can manage for it. Not really that many, other than set launch options. So I'm just gonna look that up real quick, and I will be right back. Once I hopefully find something. Alright, I've got chat open on my phone. So it seems to be the only way to get this to work. Okay, and the only problem with that is that my phone is at 3%. And the one charger I have can be very finicky. So I just have to hope that lasts long enough. Good thing we went with the shortest possible game of this. Okay, I think I clicked the wrong thing, so exit game, and that exits the entire game, not just the game that's currently loaded. So I am seeing why the reviews were so poor on this. Alright, we have the game running, and we're in the game we started with. We are apparently a postal worker competing against Marcel, the bread vendor, Summer, the word processor, and Krista, the lawnmower. We each have $3,000, and postal workers are apparently the poorest paid out of the three. So good luck. That's some good luck right there. And the music has also stopped spontaneously. Hold dice. Yard sale weekend game. You spent in a lazy afternoon going to yard sales and looking for great deals. Try and choose the most valuable item at the yard sale. Select an item and collect the cash value displayed. Avoid the $0 worthless item hidden in the bunch. I feel like the camera would make sense. You know, technology is usually pretty valuable. At least I didn't go for the worthless record player. Apparently have to roll dice. They use it for the AI as well. Yeah, it has purchased Chelsea Lane. I'm not even sure what fortune points do. No, but Summer now has 4 of them. And she got 4, which apparently means she gets $30 somehow. Let's see. I'm not even sure what number I got because the big event is in the way. You're in a bad mood when your mother calls and tells you at the office. Feeling overwhelmed, you snap at your mother, hurting her feelings badly. You feel like a big jerk for the rest of the day. Yeah, and with good reason. Lose 1 fortune point. Great. It's Marcel's turn. This time there's a dice rolling sound. Marcel spends $69 going bowling. Someone landed on the minigame space. Oh, and apparently he at some point, when Krista lost all of her fortune points. Big event. You win the local lottery drawing, collect like $904 and 3 fortune points. Right, I'm going to, since the game's music doesn't seem to want to work, I'm going to get some other music going by enabling song requests. I'll be, you know, again, just like last time, limited to a playlist to avoid the a high likelihood of copyright issues. Right, song requests are on. And we're good to go. Purchase Nickel Street for $474. Upgrade for the street. Art gallery for $189. And add 378 to the toll. Art gallery for $279 to add 837 to the toll, or and a horse racing track for $53 to add 53 to the toll. Sure, I'll buy a street. You know, that's a Monopoly mechanic coming through. Oh, and apparently Chris is a firefighter now as well. Well, I guess you can search for a new job. Costs 10 to 50 for extra expenses on each of your returns until job offer is found. What? Hey, it's already paying off. I got more money from Marcel landing on Nickel Street than I actually get for my regular pay. Summer has been feeling rather depressed lately, and it's really prevented her from enjoying things. She finally decided to call up her mother and talk to her for a bit. She makes Summer feel much better, despite all the struggles Cole's family can create. Sometimes family can be such a good thing. Gain 1 fortune point. Hey, I guess I got a strategically good property. I think I'm gonna go on a job search to get something better than being a postal worker, since apparently out of the jobs we've seen so far, it's the worst paying one. Purchase Stillwater Way for $54? Sure. I can upgrade it with a deluxe condo, a restaurant, and a recording studio. Selga 1. By Antioch Lane. In summer. Where is Summer? Summer lost $60 taking a taxi uptown. That's pretty. Is that an expensive taxi? I've never actually been in a taxi. You can see, like, the only public transportation I've been in has been the buses and the larger city, about an hour from where I live. I'm not gonna say which one for privacy reasons. First, about Weiss Road. So I still have not found a good new job. It's only month 1, but I did sign up for a writing class. and paid $51 for it. Marcel held by Alcott Lane for $22. So I paid Marcel $517 in a toll. Ooh. All streets you own have their tolls increased by $10. And I get to be a shoe shiner that pays more than, you know, providing a vital service. The night before your birthday, you trip over a curb and break your ankle. Well, you expect to spend the day in the hospital while your friends party in her name. However, your friends surprise you by showing up in your hospital room with cake and party favors. You haven't realized until now how much they care about you. Gain 1 fortune point. So, a longtime friend of Marcel's surprises him by asking him out on a date. He's surprised because he's never thought of his friend that ended that way, but he accepts the offer. They have a wonderful time. He has a wonderful time and starts a new relationship. So I got 1, bought Parish Way. Crystal lost $51. Signing up for another writing class, just like I did. I won at bingo and got $11. Marcel lost 90. So, which one is Marcel? Oh, he's the purple one. He rented a bunch of movies and lost $90. So about Worth Lane for $80. And Krista bought Sapphire Boulevard for $116. Charles by a Peyton Road for $596. This is some very dramatic music. Big for what's going on. Yeah, that explains it. It's incoming dark fantasy music. So Marcel has gone all the way back to the start as he reached the end of the board. Summer has been fighting with her partner a lot lately. She has no hope of that the two of them will ever do anything but make each other miserable. She decides to eventually break up, and it is a long time before she feels alright again. Then she loses 2 fortune points. And Krista paid my toll of $298 on Peyton Road. And I get to go over to the store again as well. Which I imagine that's maybe how the months progress. I hope it's not just a progression of day by day or something. Because it's gonna take forever. Right. Marcel landed on Marcia Street, which he owns. Oh, he bought Marcia Street. He'd actually. So I collected $11 from winning at bingo. And I think maybe the month progresses once everybody reaches this space again. I'm not entirely sure because, oh, here we go. The object of life's playground is to have the most money at the end of the selected game length. The game length is selected at the start of the game by buying streets that charge their opponents a toll each time they land on them. Streets and their values are randomized every game, so the strategy changes every game. Money can also be lost and collected by a one-shot small events, playing many games via the playtime space, and using fortune points to your best advantage. CPU players are designed to also play the game quite well. Upgrades. Streets can be upgraded with stores and buildings and increased toll by the displayed amount. This can be done by clicking on the little flag on an own street and can only be done at the start of your turn before you roll the dice. Fate cards. These are random cards that can have various effects on the game displayed when you land on them. Big events. These are little mini life vignettes that can usually have large effects on the game and can gain or lose fortune points, which can be traded in for various game benefits by clicking on the clover, or saved until the end of the game, where each point is exchanged separately and separately rolled to collect a range of 1 to 100 per point. It's up to you to decide what strategy is best. Fortune points trading during the game can only be done at the start of the turn before you roll. Payday / job. You are randomly assigned a job and salary at the start of each game, but this can change during the game due to various factors. You can also search for new jobs using the option at the bottom of the main board. It's random, but it's an easy way to get a bigger paycheck every month. Paydays are collected every complete turn around the board for a player. A complete turn around the board for all players is equal to a month of game time, as well as resulting in all spaces on the board or shuffling except streets. While searching for a new job, you lose $10 to $50 per turn for extra expenses until a job offer is found. Bear in mind the job offer may be much better or not as good as the one you currently have. Playtime. You play a mini game where you can then win cash and benefits. Each game is explained on screen. And the lead designer / programmer / layout is Derek Benedetto. Head artist is Steve Brackett. Music that is not playing is by William Davies, Keith Buvet, Paul Modern, Dave James. Contributing people / writers are Mark Moore, John Wilson, Tim Anderson, Sam Gedziak, and Hugh Bolland. Fate card, collect $23 for something. Doesn't say what. So I collected 1 fortune point. Someone paid Chris a $58 toll. And Chris collected $20. So apparently, okay, so here's how this works. Get a new job for 3 fortune points. Random payday bonus is 2 fortune points. Random playtime game for 2 fortune points. Random property toll increase for 3 fortune points. And a mystery cash bonus is for 1 fortune point. Don't know what was with that. Alright, so can apparently also upgrade my properties by clicking on their flag. So I'm going to add that's what the little houses mean, so the property has been upgraded in some way. So I'm going to add an art gallery to Nichols Street. So now it costs over 1,000 in tolls. This is going to be a major increase in the Stillwater Way tolls to build that restaurant. Finally, Peyton Road can get its antique store. You know what? I apparently have... Something is up with the display because it does not appear to... Okay. It just needed to catch up on subtracting my money for all that building, but hey, I've still got plenty. Especially if somebody lands on Nichols Street. If it was 1,500 tolls. Some are landing on Chelsea Lane. Did I lose my fortune point for? Krista, you treat yourself to tickets to a large outdoor music festival. After a full day of dancing, sweating, and meeting new people, you feel great. Gain 1 fortune point. Right. Buy more light bulbs, probably for all my various buildings I have now, for $37. So I'll gain 2 fortune points. Someone lost $37 buying an umbrella and raincoat. Crystal lost $37 buying light bulbs as well. Now I'm having to pay $102 for a toll. But you know, if anyone lands on any of my properties, I'll gain that back and then some. Like Peyton Road could just about sink someone by itself at this point. So, paid $37 for light bulbs. Some gained 2 fortune points. And there's a big money toll. With Krista paying me $15.05. Thank you for landing on Nichols Street. Yeah, I landed on my own property. Marcel landed on the same property, so he gives me 831. Summer won 116 in a minigame we don't get to see. And Krista landed on, I think, her own property or something. No, nobody's on a property with a 4 on it, so... So I got a bike for $78, but I've got plenty of money because I may be a shoe shiner bidet, but I am I'm making tons of money off of real estate now, just by building, you know, some restaurants and the like. I sell $170 for home playtime. Summerland on her own property. Now that's clearly a glitch. Krista paid Krista $102 toll. Right. I paid Krista a $58 toll. Well, Marcel misses work gambling, but hit a lucky streak. He gains 3 fortune points, but skips out on his $246 of bread vending money next month. Someone paid me $831. I think I very nearly have more than all the AIs combined in terms of money, despite making the least for my actual job. Kristen lost $78, buying a bike. I have moved on to the next payday. Marcel paid me $1,894, which means he's got no money and he's missing his next payday. Although he does have 8 fortune points, so he can get money from that. But I don't think there's a losing because you don't have enough money, and you don't have any money aspect. So number 135. I have a playtime. Krista, roll d10, dice roll 7, and multiply roll by 12. Lose that amount, $84. Right. Yeah, sure, I'll buy Chelsea Lane. Oh. Oh. So there is a consequence for not having any money. Oh, Marcel lost. I completely sunk Marcel within the second month. Someone lost $78 buying a bike. He must have paid $43 for lobster. I spent 93 renting a surfboard. Someone lost 2 fortune points. Krista paid Krista for $58 in tolls. I think I'm gonna... Ooh, it came with an upgrade. It came with a grocery store already on it. You know, I can have a catering firm and a bookstore. And I collect $175. So now Chelsea Lane is also... Chelsea Lane is now my second most valuable property since it generates a total of $1,886 every time someone lands on it. Right, so Summer paid Krista $58 for a toll. Krista managed to skip over Peyton Road, so she doesn't have to pay the vast majority of her money to me. Just all in one go. Have to buy more light bulbs. No, I believe everybody's in the new month. Unless, of course, you know, Chris lost $93. Yeah, sure, I'll buy Untitled Chapter. Fortune smiles upon Summer. She gains 1 fortune point. Chris bought Dexter Boulevard for $90. I'm going to finish the one upgrade available for Angel's Lane, which is a hospital, but even with that, the toll's relatively little. I paid Summer $411 in tolls. But Summer just paid me $1,586 in tolls. And Krista lost $53. Right. I paid Krista $414 toll. Krista, Summer gained 2 fortune points. Krista just paid me $1,044. And it's not counting the new month. I think maybe that part of the display might be broken. So I guess we're in survival mode now. Because since Marcel is unable to move into the next month, he has effectively frozen time. Apparently. He has frozen time by being completely broke. Right. Summer just paid me $1,505 and is out of money. Chris bought Worth Lane. I lost $26. Is it buying an antique at auction? And Chris bought another bike for $78. I paid Chris a $58 toll for, well, it's Sapphire Boulevard. Then she lost another $43. Her was dying on Lobster. Maybe she should stop spending so much money on bikes and probably actually not that extravagant lobster meals, because I mean it's $43. I imagine most lobster costs a lot more if it's all that high quality. Like, if it's high enough quality to really be termed extravagant, it's probably more than $43, as I imagine. Okay, so I've made it into the back around. Still not progressing into a new month. Chris bought Murphy Way for $132. Sure, I'll buy Marcia Street. Alright. Krista just landed on, I believe it was that last property that I had that was, you know, worth a ton of money in tolls. And so I won with 8,120 with a 1 point fortune payout of $77. And in fact, Krista finished the game 1,202 in the red. I think I'm good on that game for tonight. With all the technical difficulties it caused. So I'm just gonna fix my screen resolution real quick. Then we'll be back with something else. I'm not sure if I'll play this again anytime soon, given that it changes my screen resolution to something lower than is even recommendable for this monitor. And I had to heavily improvise to be able to read chat. Granted, that's partly because my phone charger is terrible. That's why my phone is sitting at 10% right now. Right, I'll be right back. With perhaps maybe some arena or something.